Welcome to the Valley of the Mist Round Robin. I'm Adriane Ritter.
And I'm Shelley McNeely.
And we are here to talk about the February instructions for the 2021 Round Robin. Okay, so in January, you were supposed to make a block from the block of the month for January, okay? Which, as we stand back, you can see our blocks. This was my January block.
And this up here was mine.
Okay, so the instructions for February are pretty simple. You have to add fabric to two sides of your block. Yeah, Shelley will show. You can pick whatever fabric you want to make the block a total of 16 3/4 inches square. Now, the only trick is you have to add something to that border from nature. So I guess you literally could sew something to it.
A leaf.
A leaf, right. And you can do it however elaborate you want. It's your block, it's your quilt. If you're doing it with your friends, then definitely challenge yourself. Shelley, what did you add?
I added my border fabric, which has bees on it, I would have used this anyway. So I didn't really have to add anything, but I got a little embroidery thing that has a beehive on it that I'm going to put on there.
Okay, so that was her nature item.
Right.
So now, in my round robin, I'm going to confess to you that last month we almost gave you some wrong instructions on how to make your block. And so because I had done it and it didn't work, I had these extra pieces. And so I don't want you to do what we almost did, but basically I cut them wrong. And so you can still see on my block, this was okay on this part of the block, where they came down a little tighter than I wanted. And when I put it together, I liked the way it looked, but it looked like a flower. And so that kind of inspired me to use the extra pieces from these ones that I made that I didn't need, and I turned them into a flower petal and added stems and some leaves from, these were center pieces that didn't work originally too. So that's what I added from nature, were some flowers. So definitely just, as
elaborate as you want.
As elaborate as you want. I would say that if I wasn't doing this to show people what I did, I probably would have added these at the end because they are going to get in the way a little bit, but I made sure that I had them back 1/4 inch, and these leaves are loose. They flop, so I can pull that back. So those embellishments need to be on there at the end of the round robin, but if they're going to get in your way, you can certainly wait to put them on closer to the end of finishing your quilt. Okay, so that was it for this month, and we will see you next month.